Hi and welcome to the Theme Park Trainer Podcast with your hosts, Ryan and Dan.
Hello.
What's so funny?
You were like straight in there.
What was it?
I wasn't expecting it.
Oh, okay. This week, Poor Reviews is making a return for almost the new year. The last episode of 2019.
Yeah.
It's going to be. And we are going all the way over to the other side of the world.
For us.
I mean, I don't know how many Japanese listeners we get.
I'm going to say not many.
I'm going to say not many.
I'm going to assume.
Yeah. And we are reading out poor reviews of Tokyo DisneySea. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So, we literally decided on this
About 2 minutes ago.
2 minutes ago, which is not unusual for this podcast.
No. For anything, that's quite a long period of time, isn't it, really?
Yeah. We usually hit record and just figure it out. But Dan and I are talking about visiting Tokyo Disney and obviously Tokyo DisneySea. I've been watching a lot of the Imagineering story, which is an episode that spends a fair bit of time on DisneySea, and I've heard nothing but positive feedback from this theme park, so particularly DisneySea.
Right, okay.
So I thought, currently we're thinking of visiting Tokyo in 2022.
Yeah, a couple of years' time.
Yeah.
Just over.
Which sounds like ages away, but it's not at all really.
Yeah, I mean, these things come around quicker than you think, don't they?
Yeah. But that means that in 21, Dan and I will be visiting Walt Disney World for the 50th, which we need to book actually quite soon. In the next few weeks, really. We need to start thinking about it.
I don't know how early you can book these things.
April is when the dining plan usually comes out, but I don't think the dining plan's
for
going to be
the following year.
for the following year.
Right, okay.
But I don't think the dining plan's going to be released this year.
No, it'd be interesting to see what they do with it.
I don't think it will be. So we're planning on being out there for the actual anniversary on October the 1st. But my original plan was we would go there for a week, then Donna and three of our friends would join us for another 2 weeks. That plan has fallen through slightly due to the recent addition of my spawn, which is currently cooking.
Well, the upcoming edition, not the recent edition.
Yes, true. Yeah, currently cooking. And
brewing away.
Brewing for six more months.
Simmering
for 6. And we thought, actually, realistically, we can't really take a 14-month or 16-month-year-old to Florida. It would be a bit insane. So we're going to push back our trip, as in Donna and I's trip, to 2022.
And take a 28-month.
And turn it, which at least that they can walk for a bit.
Yeah,
at 2.
I don't know.
At 2, yeah, there definitely will be they can walk around for a bit and appreciate the characters a bit more. Mm-hmm. They're still not going to get a full appreciation of it, but I think...
You don't think they're going to go on Rock and Roller Coaster?
Don't think so.
No?
I mean, unlikely given how short both Donna and I are.
You never know, Ryan. 8-footer.
8-footer at 2. Basketball at 2. So that's that reason. So Dan and I thought, well, we were thinking about going to Japan in 2020. But
that was the original plan,
but that's obviously now impossible.
Yeah, and it changed to Halloween Horror, didn't it?
That's right. So we're still going to Orlando next year, hopefully, for a long weekend to do Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going to be doing Rise of the Resistance for the first time.
Yeah.
and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Well done.
Thank you. And anything else I'm missing?
There's bound to be some other stuff.
Oh, the Bourne Stuntacular.
Oh yeah,
Which I can't wait for.
Born Stuntacular. And we'll both be doing Ratatouille for the first time, probably.
Because it's not opening until the summer, is it?
Yeah.
Although we have already done it in Paris.
We have already done it in Paris, but
It will be all in English, which actually is quite nice.
yeah.
That's the thing I hate about Paris, is I don't mind if it was all in French or all in English.
It's
the mix that annoys me. It's just really frustrating.
Yeah, because that's opening in summer 2020.
That's
They
right.
haven't given the exact date yet, so I'm assuming I won't have ridden that.
Yeah,
I'm going in early May.
and we're planning on going pretty much exclusively to Epcot and Hollywood
Yeah.
when we're at Disney,
Yeah.
which is going to be during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find a night to watch. Well, we may have to find a night to watch the new Epcot show.
Well, the thing is, if we go Thursday to Tuesday,
Harmonious.
if we go Thursday to Tuesday, they don't run Halloween Horror Nights on Monday,
That's right.
so
Yeah.
that's our day.
And whether or not we'll do full like 3 nights at Halloween Horror Nights, we might only do 2
Yeah.
potentially. I don't know. But it'd be nice to see Harmonious if that's out.
Which I don't know if it is or not.
No, and Fantasmic's always a. I don't know if I can go to Disney and not see Fantasmic. That's a really big struggle for me. I just have to be. I'll be in the hotel room like.
Just play you a video of Fantasmic as we walk around Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah. So that's So plan this long weekend in Florida next year. Obviously, you're going in May for an extended period of time.
Yeah. I don't know how many days it is. 13, 14 nights, something like that.
Yeah. So you're going to have quite a big trip report anyway.
Yeah.
Then we're going for a long weekend, which I think we're going to podcast quite a lot. I'd be surprised if we didn't. And do some Facebook Live and all the kind of stuff that we kind of experimented with a little bit when we were over there last year.
Was it last year?
It was last year. We're still in 2019. But I think we'll do more over that weekend because we're going pretty much exclusively for the site and the podcast. And then 2021, we're planning probably 2 weeks in Florida for the 50th. And then 22 will be trip to Florida for me. And a trip. That's going to be a big, expensive year. Trip to Florida and a trip to Japan, at least. We've been talking about Shanghai as well. Probably avoid Hong Kong just because of what's going on there at the minute. But if prices work out, we might go to Shanghai. I just want to ride Pirates of the Caribbean really bad. just pop in, ride Pirates and leave. That's all I care about.
It's like the most expensive ride you ever got.
We'll get there and it'll be like, it's down for refurbishment for 6 months. So we thought, what better to get us in the mood for Tokyo DisneySea in 2 years' time than reading out poor reviews?
See what people think of how badly it is.
I mean,
overall, it's very positive, isn't it?
Out of 57,764 reviews as of recording date, it's 4.6 out of 5.
Yeah.
So
that's impressive.
It's reviewed very, very well.
Yeah.
So in case you haven't listened to one of these shows before, basically we find a theme park, restaurant, attraction, anything to do with a theme park, and read out the worst reviews that people have left for it, because it's usually quite funny. And we tend to go for the things that we think are good. So even if it's not a restaurant that you like, we tend to have liked and been to the restaurant and enjoyed it, and we'll then read out the poor reviews because they're funny, at least to us.
Yeah, because generally something that is positively reviewed, if people think it's crap,
it's questionable.
It's because they're maybe they themselves are questionable.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get cracking with Richard Lockwood.
What a name.
Went on a quiet day at opening time. Fastpass machines for Fantastic Flight were closed, and there was a 4-hour wait, mostly outside with no visuals, etc., like at other parks. What does he mean, visuals?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming he just means it's a painted corridor.
Yeah, nothing else.
Just a white painted corridor.
Gave up and went to Toy Story. Fastpass machines were closed, but the ride was Fastpass only. There was no standby admission. What?
What?
Turns
Is
out
that a thing?
That's ridiculous. Turns out locals can access an app to order Fastpass online from anywhere. So essentially, to do this ride, you had to be from Japan, as there was no other way to get a ticket. Other rides had no fast pass machines and a 3-hour standby. I would hate to have come on a weekend or in a high season. Very poor signage around the park, almost no direction signs, and I didn't see a single map, and extremely poor support for other languages. Other than that, the park is quite pretty, but a few rides were closed and there was scaffolding around the volcano. I wouldn't... Yeah, they have an erupting volcano in this park.
Okay, kind of like...
Rainforest Cafe.
I was thinking...
Volcano Bay?
Volcano Bay,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of. No, not Rainforest.
Disney thought of it first, just saying. But it only lights up at night, I believe.
Right, okay.
I don't know why I'm saying I believe. I watched the Imagineering story. I know it only lights up at night. I wouldn't recommend their park to anyone not from Japan until the fast pass and queuing issues are sorted. I've been to other parks in high season with shorter queues and they were inside with attractions and monitors to distract from the wait, not outside in midday sun with nothing to look at but the other poor people around you. Very disappointed, was so looking forward to a nice day in the park, but feel like it was a waste of money.
What year was that? Or when was that?
That was a month ago.
A month ago, okay.
Yeah. We need to be aware of that.
What about fast passes?
Fast passes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Like he says, he said about a app that only locals can use, which
yeah.
I don't know if that's the case.
Maybe it's just in Japanese.
Yeah.
I'd also be very surprised that none of the rides operated as a standby queue.
Yeah, I'd also be surprised if they had poor support for other languages.
Yeah,
like, it seems like Japan is generally quite Western.
Well, and watching the Imagineering story, they obviously had the partnership with the Japanese team, but
yeah.
The Imagineers were all from America.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, like, if the attractions are in Japanese, perfectly understand that.
Yeah.
But I would expect to have, like, maps and stuff in other languages, like they do in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, you can get a whole range of languages.
Yeah, I've seen Japanese in Florida.
Yeah. So I would expect to see that. I can understand if the rides are in Japanese, perfectly understand that.
Yeah.
But yeah, signage and bits like that, I would hope some of the signage might have English on there as well. Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, you think so? Isaac Hayward says, definitely not worth it. I went on a Thursday and it was insanely packed. Waited 3 hours for rides and a few attractions were closed that day. Lines 30 people long for any kind of food. Way too many people at once. Save your money. Universal is much better. We're going to be visiting both, so we will let you know.
Isaac.
Yeah. Isaac. Miranda P says, the experience was interesting, that it was the only DisneySea in the world. The landscape is beautiful and unique. The snacks and food were interesting as well. The difference is that meet and greet with characters could be more efficient. For example, a princess was out, but they were not aligned to take pictures with her. Instead, she selected people in the crowd, and it was not fair to my 4-year-old and many other children that were there before many others and were patiently waiting. I was not the only parent that was disappointed in the arrangement. Our children were waiting in the heat and humidity. A second attempt, my husband and I were in line with our children to a small section of the park that had princesses in air-conditioned building, but by the time we were a third away, we were told the section is now closed. A disappointment for sure to us as well as everyone else behind us that waited an hour. I've been to other Disney parks and many have a line to get in to take photos with characters. See, I understand this, but I also think that I prefer the meet and greet of characters that are just wandering.
Right, yeah.
And we saw this a little bit more in Florida this year, which is quite interesting. So traditionally in Florida, what happened is they had a lot more characters roaming, but they would just get swamped.
Yeah, yeah.
But this year, for the first time in at least 10 years, on several occasions, like we saw Mary Poppins, just like as an example, Mary Poppins walking around the Main Street hub area.
Oh, okay.
She was just wandering around, and people were going up to the take a photo, and they would say, "Yep, you can. You know, Mary might want to take a photo with you. Why don't you ask her? We're not forming a line. She's just wandering." Okay. They were just like, "She's just wandering."
Yeah.
And it was quite nice, and no one was put out by it.
Yeah.
They were just like, okay, and then they would ask her for a photo, and she'd stop and take a photo.
Do you think that's because maybe she's one of the lesser characters?
Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
But
how dare you?
Compared to like one of the Mickey, one of the core characters, she probably is one of the less popular ones for the kids and things like that. Granted, there was a Mary Poppins movie, like...
A year ago.
This year? Last year?
Last Christmas.
Whenever it was.
Last Christmas.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know if she particularly draws the crowds as much as the others.
No, I think that's probably fair to say, but it's nice to see that they're doing it.
Yeah, maybe they're trialing it a little bit.
Yeah. It seemed to be working okay.
That's good.
She didn't go up to someone and go, back off, buddy.
Gets out the umbrella. She's like, whoa.
I'm practically perfect in every way. You are not. Uh-huh.
What, sassy Mary Poppins?
Why don't you pop off? Jill Ann Arizona says, the park and rides are very nice. Polite staff as well. If you don't mind queuing for 2 hours or more just to one ride, you would enjoy this place. Fast passes finish before noon. Otherwise, skip this place and just go to Disney Orlando. I didn't enjoy this place and I wasn't able to ride anything. I mean, she literally starts by saying the park and rides are very nice, and then ends with saying, I didn't enjoy this place and I wasn't able to ride anything. Which is it, Jill?
Yeah, and she gave it 1 star. But she was like, if you want to wait 2 hours for a ride, but you're going to do that in Orlando as well.
Yeah.
But then she recommends going to Orlando.
I mean, I'm not necessarily interested in going to DisneySea to ride attractions that I can ride elsewhere.
No.
I mean, I will do them, obviously. But I'm going for the unique layout and area of the park. I mean, DisneySea just looks fantastic. And I know that everyone that I know on Twitter who has been there has loved it.
Right.
I think if I set my expectations that I'm going to be queuing 2 hours for rides, I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
But
you kind of expect that in a lot of theme parks, don't you? Maybe not 2 hours, but
it's surprising for a Disney park. I guess.
Expect a mix.
Yeah,
but
I think our plan would be to spend probably 4 days in Tokyo Disney at least. You do 2 days in each park.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
At least, maybe even 5, because then you could split your last day and whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah. Make sure you get everything done.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd imagine we'd be spending at least a week, if not slightly long, if not 10 days in Tokyo overall.
That might be a bit much. 10 days.
Well, if you want to see the city as well, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
I don't know. We need to have a look because we don't know how many days you should spend in each park.
No,
because I could spend 2 weeks in Epcot, no problem. Yeah.
Ryan just sleeps in the bushes.
Yeah. Oh, just washing my hair in the World Showcase Lagoon.
You appear on Twitter as like one of these people.
you assume I've not already been on Twitter as one of these people.
That's very true, actually. Yeah.
Man washes hair in World Showcase Lagoon.
Man sleeps in bushes.
Man lives in Epcot for a year. Disney doesn't notice. Is there a problem with security?
It's like they knew you were there all along.
Yeah.
They were just like, we just left him to it.
He's not. He's harmless. Look at him. He's a lovely Epcot guy.
Just gradually getting more unshaven every day.
He works at Starbucks. It means he gets free food and drink.
Are you glad that Starbucks is back now?
Yeah, well, it looks a bit crappy, doesn't it?
It's a very small location.
It looks like the Disney Springs location that's by World of Disney.
Yeah, it does. Even although they have more. Oh, hang on, by World of Disney. Okay, yes.
The little
I was thinking of the one by the kind of in the middle where.
Yeah.
That
one's quite big.
Harley Davidson shop. Yeah. Because I was thinking that one's got seating. But yeah, the count obviously doesn't.
I don't understand how it took them so long to build that.
Yeah.
Or why they had to close Starbucks.
Why there was why there wasn't an overlap sort of thing.
No, I mean realistically, building that location should have taken a week.
Right. Probably.
As a builder, I would know. No, but I mean, I know. There were two guys.
You wouldn't think it would take long, and you think they could have done it before they shut the other one.
Yeah, they knew it was going to happen. They knew exactly what location it was going in.
Yeah.
But there were two guys that completely gutted our bathroom.
Right.
Like the floor came out, new wooden floor went in, new tiles on the bottom of the floor, new bath, new toilet, new tiles on the wall, everything. That happened in 5 days.
Right.
Don't tell me there's anything more that needs to go into building a little like crappy Starbucks.
The thing is,
and Disney can put like 40 guys on there to make it happen quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I was there were a lot of people working on it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a bit strange that they didn't have it up and running before the other one closed.
I was incredibly angry. Can you tell?
Yeah. I'm sure you were.
I had to go to Hollywood Studios on the Skyliner to get a Starbucks.
And then go all the way back.
I went to the Land Pavilion, and
Right.
where Sunshine Seasons,
Sean Connery.
Sunshine Seasons is, they were serving Joffrey's coffee.
Yeah.
So I got like a flat white. I don't know what it was, a flat white or whatever it was, cappuccino maybe. I literally drank it and I was like,
Just throw up into the cup.
I was like, drink, because I just needed caffeine because otherwise I get a headache. So I drank it.
He's not addicted, people. He's not.
I only have to have one. And I'm fine this morning because I've had a Monster. But I literally started drinking it and it tasted revolting.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not doing this again. So next time I just took the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, got into Hollywood Studios, went to Starbucks, got my Starbucks, and got back on the Skyliner, went back to Epcot.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. And how long did that take you?
About half an hour. Not too bad.
It's not horrendous.
It's alright, isn't it?
It's probably quite handy that the Skyline was open. Maybe that's why they were like, oh, we don't need Starbucks because it's only half hour to get from on the Skyliner over to Hollywood back to Epcot.
Well, we were in Epcot and Donna was like, "You're really grumpy." I'm like, "I haven't had a coffee." So it's just like probably like 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
that's late for a coffee. Let me tell you. So I got the Skyliner. No, actually, we had some lunch as well. At Hollywood.
That didn't help. That didn't improve your.
Well, I had lunch first.
Oh, wow, Hollywood.
Yeah,
right. Okay.
We had lunch first.
Yeah.
And then I went to Starbucks on the way out. So we were only in there for about half hour. And then, as soon as I had that caffeine, I was fine.
You're like, let's go!
I was happy. Happy as Larry. Nat Celia says, I would provide a 0 star if I could. This resort is such a disappointing waste of money that Disney should withdraw its license. We planned 2 days and barely wanted to go back the second day. We thought we should just say we tried again to find any redeeming qualities. There are barely any rides at this resort, and the queues mean you can't get in them. As for fast passes, they are for Japanese recurrence or... That's it. That's the review.
I think this person had some kind of health problem
Meltdown.
Partway through.
Yeah.
They just had a heart attack.
They start to say disappointing, waste of money, and give no reasons as to why that's their opinion.
There was a kind of a reference to the fact that it was quite queued, a lot of queues, which I don't know what the queues are like over there. Are they crazy or?
What I would do is if I knew I had to get fast passes, I would just get there for opening.
Yeah, you kind of have to do your research as to how you, because obviously a lot of Disney parks they do fast passes differently, don't they? Obviously, in Orlando you can book them between whether it's 30 or 60 days in advance via the My Disney Experience app.
Yeah.
I know Paris is still paper tickets, isn't it?
And it sounds like DisneySea is a combination of the two.
Yeah, it sounds like
mobile app and paper.
Yeah.
But the thing that really annoys me is that at the moment Disney are allowing people to go to Hollywood Studios at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm so annoyed at
Did they tweak the rules for that? I feel like I saw some article, but I didn't read it.
I don't know.
Not a great source of information there.
Saw some article, didn't read it.
Didn't read it. No, I didn't bother.
Don't care.
No.
Not there, am I?
I'm not there for another 6 months, so...
Don't care.
Yeah.
4 months. 5 months. 5 months. It's January now, almost.
Yeah, almost.
5 months.
5 months.
Get excited, man. I'm not there for another 9. And I'm only there for a weekend.
Yeah, I can book fast passes in March.
There you go.
March.
3 months.
3 months till fast passes.
You've already booked your
I
restaurants.
think you're basically there. I've already booked my restaurants, yeah.
There you go.
Job done.
I've booked nothing.
It's like we're there.
I've booked nothing.
I can taste it already.
Or do you think when we go for the weekend we should book like the Celia and the boathouse?
Ryan's just planning his meals for a trip we haven't booked.
We should though, shouldn't we?
What? Plan the restaurants or actually book?
We should. Well, we should do both of those things, really. Oh yeah, restaurants.
Ryan's just salivating at the fact of the thought of a Le Cellier.
I'm a strong believer that you can go to Le Cellier at lunchtime and it'd still be fantastic.
Yeah, why not?
But the boathouse is an evening meal. It's an evening kind of atmosphere. It's a nice
a party vibe.
Nice little vibe you get.
But that fish smell, that will be all day long.
That will be there all day. Donna and I did go for afternoon. It was quite nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, as long as I go to Jock Lindsay's.
Because obviously we won't be there in the evenings.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it would make more sense to eat during the day anyway, because then your evening, you're not sat around eating a meal.
Yeah.
As opposed,
Exactly.
That would make more sense. To eat sort of either midday or late afternoon.
I just don't... How are we going to decide between us on, 4 restaurants to eat in? That's not an easy decision, is it?
Is it? I'd like to go to Hard Rock once.
Of course you would. I mean, that was obviously a given.
I mean, it's handy as well because it's right next door to Universal. It's practical, Ryan. It's practical.
What if we're not at Universal during the day?
Well, we'll get there we'll do late afternoon.
We'll do a rope drop at Hard Rock.
Yeah. We'll do the late afternoon meal before going to. Well, that's what we did.
It was, yeah, and
that what we did. Although we were at Universal that day anyway.
Yeah,
but
it depends if we've got Express. You don't need to be in Universal.
You don't need to rope drop it.
You don't need to be at Universal until 7, 8 if you've got Express.
We got time.
I think we'll get Express.
Probably.
I'm not going without Express.
He's like, maybe we should get. I think we should get Express. I'm definitely getting Express. I'm not going. I'm not going if I'm not got Express. It's not worth it.
Well, it just means you can utilise more time.
Well, yeah, it makes sense. Doesn't
you can
it?
spend more time.
If you're only there for a few days. It makes perfect sense.
Chris,
we're not going if we don't get Express.
I think maybe we could do Express. Express sounds like a good idea. I like Express. I'm not going if it's Express. Chris N says...
Put my foot down.
Put my foot down. I'm getting Express. You don't have to, but I'm not queuing. Chris N says, severely overcrowded on a so-called less crowded period. Visited on Wednesday the 11th of December. I wonder what it's like during peak periods. Fast pass ticketing ran out and waiting time was up to 140 minutes on many rides. The number of people just queuing for rides, show, restaurants and food stalls was unbelievable. Ground staff are programmed to be polite and apologetic, but no feedback can get through to them. It's like a shield.
I mean, the fact is, if you're talking to the, as they call them, ground staff,
yeah,
which sounds like an airport.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
They're not exactly they're not there to take feedback.
You need to go to explanations.
Yeah, they're there to do their job of whatever that job may be, whether they're running the ride, whether they're a custodial, whether they're just there to meet and greet. They're not there for your feedback as such, are they?
Yeah, it didn't get. It just didn't seem to get through to him. Mickey, I'm queuing for this ride for 140 minutes. What are you going to do about it?
And I want you to pass my feedback up to the big man. You.
Yeah, you are the big man. Why aren't you answering me?
I've queued here for an hour and 40 minutes to give my feedback to you. I don't want a picture.
You are in charge.
Stop waving at me. Stop trying to shake my hand.
You are in charge, sir. You need to take some responsibility. Get this man out of here. Ashley L says, if you want to go on roller coasters, then it's an absolute waste of time. We went on a day where it was apparently only at 25% capacity, and there was anywhere between 1 hour 40-minute waits to 3 hours for any of the decent rides.
How would you know that it's 25% capacity?
Just ask as you're walking in.
Yeah. I say, sir, what's the capacity like today?
25%?
25%, yeah, whatever.
I've never been so disappointed leaving a Disneyland. Changed our trip and wasted an entire day for a very mediocre, boring experience of waiting around. It sounds like, obviously rides are a huge part of the park.
Yeah.
But it's not... One of my favourite things to do in a Disney park is just wander around and have a look at the actual park.
Mm-hmm.
There's
a lot to look at.
Especially in DisneySea, it just looks incredible. It's literally sat on the sea.
Right, okay.
You can look out and see
the sea.
See the sea. Which is insane. I don't know what would happen if they suddenly got hit by a typhoon, though. They must have something...
typhoon or like a tsunami?
Typhoon in Japan, they're called.
Okay, yeah, well, typhoon
is like a hurricane. Yeah. That's what they tend to get hit by, though.
Right, okay. I thought you meant like a tsunami, given that it's right on the sea.
I think a tsunami is going to destroy any part of... Whether you've got protection or not, it's gone.
No, but obviously if you're right on the sea...
Oh yeah, you're in trouble, aren't you?
Say Orlando, middle of Florida.
DisneySea on the map, let's see where it sits.
You're probably just going to get park maps here.
Oh... country. That's not what I wanted, really, is it?
Go to maps and search DisneySea.
There's literally
It's
a
even
lighthouse called Hurricane Point Lighthouse.
Nice. Shouldn't it be Typhoon Point?
Typhoon. Well, it's American, isn't it?
I suppose, although the weird thing is, like in America, they have Typhoon Lagoon.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Surely that should be
Hurricane Lagoon.
Hurricane.
There you go. So there you go. It's right.
We need something with that also begin.
What sea is that?
Don't know. The Japanese Sea.
Oh, it's not really the sea, is it?
Oh,
you're not getting hit by a.
It's a bay.
Yeah, you're not getting hit by any kind of storm really there.
Well, storms can hit anywhere, Ryan.
I know, but you're not okay. You're not getting.
Storms don't just hit the sea.
You're not going. Sorry, you're not getting hit by a. What do you call it? What did you just call it?
A tsunami.
Tsunami. Yeah.
Maybe that will help you in Japan. Are we going to get hit by a?
I literally just moved my arm like it was going over something. I went. Probably will.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so you're not
That's
getting.
where they make all the motorbikes.
Is it?
Kawasaki.
There you go. Christ. Oh dear. I'm zooming in into DisneySea, everyone. It is on the sea, but it's not really. It's a bit more of a bay, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the bay.
It looks cool though.
Yeah.
What we got? Oh, we got Indiana Jones is there. Nemo and Friends Sea
Sinbad's
Rider.
Storybook Voyage.
Tower of Terror, Toy Story Mania.
Why does everywhere have an Indiana Jones ride apart from Orlando?
I know, I don't get it. I mean, there isn't much there, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks relatively small.
It is very small. I mean, there's no wonder that the queues are 2 hours long because it's literally...
It's got a Tower of Terror.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5... There's like 6 rides.
Right.
So it's not surprising, is it? Mysterious Island.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's a smaller, if it's quite a small park, then it's kind of not surprising that it gets quite busy.
No, exactly. But you know, this it does look good. Tokyo Disney does look good. I'm very excited.
I'm not saying it's not worth going to.
Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin. I'm in because Roger Rabbit is one of my favourite films.
He's there.
I am there. Obviously, California has. I think California still has the Roger Rabbit ride. I could be wrong. Likelihood is I am. Renee Rampage says DisneySea is amazing if the rides are actually open. I came from Australia.
Crikey.
Both of the best real ride attractions were closed. 1, Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Okay, that's the ride I didn't spot. And 2, Indiana Jones. I checked their website. It only showed as one of them as going under maintenance. No compensation is offered. I just went home as they only have 3 thriller rides and 2 were not working.
I just went home just to Australia.
Yeah. See you, mate. I'm currently still in Japan. I would like to go back if Indiana Jones was still open. But seeing as the website isn't accurate, I don't want to waste my time. Very disappointed. Thaya Nanthan says, the place is nice but not well managed since all FastPass finished within 1 hour. We as tourists spend a lot of time and money to come over there, but unable to get the opportunity to certain rides. Just queue. Yeah. Just queue. Paul Snow. It's just not worth it. With the fast passes all being used up by 11 AM on weekdays and 2.5 hour queues for rides, can someone explain why $500 for a 2-day pass for a family is worth it? Family of 4? That's not terrible, is it? That's not
for
bad.
a 2-day pass. It's not
for a family.
It's not awful.
So assume family of 4.
That's just over $50 a day.
Per
person.
That's not bad.
That's not horrendous.
It's alright. It's alright.
No bad.
The happiest place on earth for people collecting the money, maybe. Oh, I'm sure it's not the happiest place for staff who have to dress up in the heat. I'm sure it's not the happiest place for Walt. He's dead, isn't he? What the hell does that even mean? What does that mean? I'm pretty sure it's not the happiest place on earth for parents who have to deal with kids not wanting to wait 2.5 hours for a 30-second ride. Welcome to any theme park.
It's alright though, he's a local guide, he knows his stuff.
Dear me. Ken Jones.
Sounds like a very generic name.
Sounds like a newsreader.
Tonight
with Ken Jones. Worst Disney experience, food worse than KFC. Service poor, no digital queuing, no bottled water, no healthy food options, long snaking queues for everything. Ride times are so short, dirty facilities, service attendants not multilingual. I mean, that's asking for a lot, isn't it? Like, if you can't speak Japanese, it's kind of your fault. I accept that if I'm in Japan, I might not be able to understand things the entire time. Service attendants not multilingual, dated experience stuck in the 1980s, and on and on. Hong Kong Disney experience far exceeded this. Save your money and go elsewhere.
Was it the thing about no bottled water? That's
I don't believe that for a second. I understand if the food isn't that healthy, because in Japan, every day they eat quite healthy.
Right.
They're quite a healthy nation. So if going to a theme park is a treat, you're probably not looking for healthy options.
Yeah, but I kind of get that in. I kind of get that in any theme park. Surely
you're out for the day, aren't you?
You're out for the day. You're not necessarily looking for healthy food options.
I mean, Disney World is very good at healthy options.
They do accommodate a lot of food.
But the vast majority of your food options are terrible for you.
Yeah, which I don't have a problem with because I'm
I'd
on
expect
holiday.
it. I'm on holiday or a vacation for those other side of the pond. Daniel Makram Gattus says, boring and terrible customer service. We got there and 3 major attractions were shut down. The staff gave us 1 fast pass as compensation, but we couldn't use it anywhere since all the fast pass lanes close around 12 p.m. The fast pass system here just sounds mental.
It does sound a bit strange, doesn't it? We're going to have to look into this.
I think we just get there for opening, won't we, and just smash as much as we can. We get there for opening, smash all the rides, and then the rest of the day we can just explore the actual park. Ross Alistair Ashley says, the park lets in far too many people. We went on a Monday and it was very overcrowded with over 2-hour wait for most attractions. Expensive tickets and most rides aren't very good either. Universal in Osaka or Fuji-Q in Kawaguchiko is much better value for money and use of your time. Disney experience is also very light. Better off at Disneyland instead.
Which Disneyland is he talking? Is he talking about Disneyland?
I assume so.
Right.
I mean, it's difficult. It sounds like all the reviews at the moment are during an extensive refurbishment time on a lot of the attractions.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean, I guess if some of them are closed, then that will force the queues times for other stuff up.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Exactly. Chang Yao says, sorry, I really apologise if I butchered your name. The whole park has only 1 site, 2 room, for baby feeding. The other site is under maintenance without announcement. We walk so long under the sun and wait so long for feeding baby. What do you mean, 1 site? Are you not allowed to just feed your baby anywhere?
That's a bit strange.
Like, you can feed a baby anywhere.
Surely.
Even breastfeeding. Unless it's like really frowned upon to just...
What, in Japan, maybe? Oh, if only people could see the action that Ryan just made.
Unless maybe it's really frowned upon to just lop out.
Whip it out.
But I mean, that's a perfectly natural thing to do. You think...
Yeah.
Did you see it anywhere in the UK here, like coffee shops, things like that? It's not unusual for someone to just breastfeed.
People are lopping them out right, left and centre.
But, it's not unusual, is it?
No. It's not.
Surely it's not like smoking areas where you can only breastfeed in 2 areas of the park.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's a cultural thing. I don't know.
Well, that culture is wrong.
That's for them to decide, Ryan.
No, it's wrong. It's not for them to decide. You can't tell women where to go to breastfeed their children. That's outrageous.
I don't know. Maybe it's...
You're staying way too close to the fence here. We're on the right side of the fence.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they maybe they have a big cultural thing about not nudity, but that sort of thing. I don't know.
Have you seen their anime? Like, manga. Have you seen the manga? Like, they do not have a cultural thing about nudity. Come on.
Fair enough. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge either way.
What do you think is just going to come back to haunt us when we check into Tokyo? They were like, "Whoa, we're listening to this episode," and let me tell you, your breasts are staying in your shirts. Number 2, vacation package free drinks ticket is hard to use here. Less points offering and refuse to give the second cup. This is the unlimited ticket, right? We walk so long to the offering point and only can get 1 cup of drink. I think there's a little bit of a language barrier there. So I'm going to move on. Amy Monty says, overly crowded, they should limit the number of people entering inside the Disney resort for them to enjoy the attractions. Waste of time, energy and money. Sad face. BL Ko says, don't know why I found that funny. Just Just stepped out of DisneySea and had one of my worst experiences in a theme park. One ride was suspended after queuing for 1 hour, given one times fast pass with caveat. Second ride, Gondola was suspended. Throughout the whole park, there was no signpost of directions to places. We had to depend on the map and asking around. It wasn't a big problem, but having directions should be of top priority. Personally, I feel this is not even worth going once at all on your lifetime. Give it a miss and try Disneyland or Universal Studios Japan instead. A lot of people saying go to Universal.
Yeah, although these people are in the minority, aren't they?
That is very true.
Significantly in the minority.
That is very true. Livia Shimadia says the fast pass is out.
Compose yourself, Ryan.
No, I mean my name is ridiculous. I can't. The fast pass is out and line is so long. Great.
Good. That was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this person has gone into a lot of detail.
GN says huge disappointment. The park itself is great, but queuing is insane. More than 180 minutes for the main attractions, 100 minutes for the shows, for lunch, for buying drinks, popcorns, complete waste of time. The fastpass system helps a bit, but even if you have to wait 45 to 60 minutes. You can only get one fastpass every 2 hours. After queuing for that long, the ride just lasts 5 minutes maximum. You spend the whole day at the park and probably that you make 2 or 3 rides. Shows are not too bad, but only in Japanese. You can only... What do you expect? You're in Japan. What was this not in English? Come on.
Sort it out.
Shows are not too bad, but only in Japanese. You can only enjoy the visuals, and that is because if you do not speak Japanese, you will not understand anything.
I didn't realise that's how it works.
Is that how Japanese works?
I think so.
Oh, blimey.
I didn't realise.
No, I didn't realise that either. I assumed that I would just be able to translate everything in my head.
Yeah, just because it's in a different language doesn't mean I can't understand it.
Surely not. Also, most staff do not speak other language than Japanese, so they are not really helpful for foreigners. Of course, there are some exceptions. If you're not living in Tokyo and you're visiting the country, I would not recommend making it to the park. It is not worth it at all. You better spend the time visiting the amazing city that Tokyo is. Tokyo DisneySea is a waste of money and time that is not worth the visit. Enjoy Tokyo, but do not come to the park. Look for better places to go, like, for example, Team Lab Borderless.
Not sure what that is.
There was another theme park that someone mentioned that maybe we should check out.
Yeah,
it was Universal and something else, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If it's on the way to Osaka, I'd be well up for staying in that area for a day or two. Do the whole of Japan. Every theme park in Japan.
Entire country of Japan. Going to visit every town, city, village.
In 2 weeks. Joshua Gunnawan, not Gungan, says...
Nobody was thinking that, Ryan.
I was. I almost said Gungan. You almost can't play anything. It's like all people in Tokyo go to DisneySea. Very crowded, and each attraction/ride you need to wait more than 2 hours. Even for food, snack and toilet, the queue is very long. This place is not recommended, especially for tourists that have very limited time.
All these people that say this are local guides. Do you reckon they're trying to deter people from going?
Yeah, just don't go.
Yeah, no tourist should go here. No tourist whatsoever.
Please don't come. It's terrible.
Literally, like most people are local guides.
They really are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Joe Nevi
Half an hour later.
Yeah, it's nice and pretty, but it's also way too expensive for what you get. If you don't like to wait for hours and hours at each ride, like me, and find many attractions under construction or closed, don't go. If you have the opportunity to visit Universal Studios Osaka instead, do it. It's a lot better. I'm excited for Universal now.
Yeah. Although you probably you read the reviews of Universal and they're like, oh, don't do Universal, go to Disney.
Go to Tokyo Disney. Matt Butterworth says,
You're just laughing at like every surname now, aren't you?
That's a good name though. Landscape is amazing, however. Yeah, people think, oh, he's laughing at all the foreign names. Butterworth is the one I've laughed at the most. Landscape is amazing, however, when I think of a theme park, I think of rides. 80% of the park consists of retail shops or restaurants. The actual attractions have between 50 minutes and 2.5 hour lines, and this is on a Wednesday. Very disappointed.
Maybe it's a busy Wednesday.
Maybe.
It's Wednesday. Christmas Day was Wednesday this year, wasn't it?
Yeah, Christmas Day, yeah. Tech TM How.
I'm laughing because I can see Ryan's face.
I'm trying so hard not to laugh at that. Tech TM How says, but it's 3 words. It's not. It's Tech TM, how? Very poor experience. Shanghai Disney is much better than Tokyo Disney. I mean, it's like 25 years older. Staff are rude, no crowd control, too crowded, no limit to the number of guests. Spent the whole day here, not even played 3 games/rides. Do they call rides games over there?
There's a few people that have called them games, haven't there?
Yeah. Funny thing is, some shows only for those who win the lottery. So don't waste your time here. Is there a lottery to get into shows as well? This sounds mental.
Maybe? Or is he saying it's really expensive, you have to win the lottery to get here?
Possibly.
Don't know.
Possibly. Let's read a couple more. Abby Bird says, a truly awful experience, especially for foreigners. The FastPass system and app are for Japanese SIM card holders only. That's interesting.
Okay.
And in Japanese, only otherwise you have to be at the park for 8 a.m. as the fast passes are issued on a first-come, first-basis. If you don't have fast passes, you can forget about this park unless you want to wait 2.5 hours per ride. And I visited it on a weekday outside of the holidays, and it was jam-packed and completely unenjoyable. I've been to pretty much every Disney and Universal park, and I've never seen anything like it. 8 a.m. it is then.
It's interesting that they have if that's correct and they've got a like a locals only app. It's quite an interesting way of doing it, isn't it? Very
It kind of makes sense to prioritise locals, but in the same way, it doesn't, does it?
It doesn't. Yeah, because obviously they're locals and it's their local park, but at the same time, it's their local park, so they can go whenever they want. Whereas people visiting have a limited amount of time that they can go.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure people, because I know you get arguments, don't you, around Orlando about prioritising tourists over locals and that sort of thing.
The locals think they own the place, don't they?
Yeah, which again, it's the same thing, isn't it? The locals. Yes, it's their local park, but they can visit
any day,
any weekend or any weekday that they're not working and things like that.
Yeah,
it's but for people visiting, it's less easy.
Yeah. Read this last one from Stephen Connolly. Overpopulated. Even if you use FastPass, you'll get one early, say 10. Okay. And then wait 30 minutes once out the next FastPass for the next popular is at 5 p.m. By then, most ride FastPasses exhausted and be luck to get a good ride. Then in between, you'll either wait 2 hours for a ride. With practically not eating or toileting.
Toileting.
That's what I like to do. Toileting.
I say, dear, I'm going toileting.
I'm going toileting. I'll be back in 5. Being that, if you want food, it's a 2-hour wait. So you either wait for another ride and starve, or eat and miss a ride. Then at the end of the day, be lucky to get on a final ride, as the lines would be 3-hour waiting. So I'm not impressed. The atmosphere and attention to detail was one of a kind, and if you came just to sightsee and taking the themes, ice to say it's one of the best in the world. But from attractions and food, don't bother. We can on a weekday, Thursday, and it wasn't even the busiest days of the week. Now every time I see a line, it's going to remind me of DisneySea and how much I hate them.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Every time I see a line.
Also, there is alcohol served if you even eat to feel a little tipsy, buy 2 at once. If you line up one, you'll be sober by the time you line up your second one for waiting in the line. None of that makes sense.
Given how English his name sounds, Stephen Connolly.
Where's he from?
He's very bad English.
Terrible.
Absolutely when I said he's very bad English, that's very bad English. But
he's definitely like
he looks English. His name sounds English.
Yeah.
Because Connolly. Well, you got Billy Connolly. He's Scottish, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know.
But that's pretty bad English.
There are a lot of people in this country that can't speak English, who are born here. In fact, I'd say the vast majority.
Proper English, mate.
Proper English, Brexit means Brexit. But the irony is they can't speak a word of the language. A lot of them.
No.
Oh dear. Like the person I bumped into in the pub, who was incredibly racist, and I questioned his racism, and he couldn't explain himself. And because I was drunk, I kept questioning him.
Use your words.
I kept questioning him, and he had no idea what he was talking about. And I'm like, yes, but why is that a bad thing? Well, because it is, isn't it? They're over here. Who's over here? And why is it annoying you so much? Well, because they never used to be. But they did, didn't they? Have you ever heard of the Romans? They were immigrants too. And you're probably descended from them.
Ryan went deep into history.
I did. There's something you'll find in 1480, where your surname actually originates. You were actually Anglo-Saxon.
Got out his family tree.
I've gone on to... while you went to the toilet, I took your DNA from your glass. And I run it through Ancestry. Yep. I think you'll find you actually have Italian roots.
Schooled.
Hashtag history schooled. Biatch. And shortly afterwards, I got punched in the face.
Yeah, that seems likely.
Thanks very much for listening to this week's show. Do go and follow us on our website, themeparktrader.com. Oh, excuse me.
Got steady on.
I swallowed my own spit.
You just ruined the episode. We're going to start again now.
I know. Go and follow us on all the socials. We are Theme Park Trader, and leave us a 5-star on the podcast app of your choice. We would very much appreciate it. And if you've got any tips for us on Tokyo DisneySea, or Tokyo Disneyland, or even Shanghai, please do let us know.
Universal, right?
Universal. I don't think many people we know have been to Universal in Osaka. You have. Let us know.
Okay.
Because I'm all ears. But the Disney Tokyo Sea haters, they love Universal.
They love it.
They love it. So thanks very much for listening, and we will see you again next week.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.